Hey everybody, how you doing on a Thursday afternoon? Hope your week is going good. Uh, gonna do a AOK. I've been waiting to do this for a week now, but I've been under the weather for about a week and a half. I just don't know what's going on. Just very lethargic, very fatigued, just no energy. Um, so I'm just kind of I was hoping it'd feel better, but uh, still kind of feel tired today. But I wanted to get this done because it's an AOK and it's from, hold on, let's see, it's from our friend, your friend, my friend, Erik K, AOK package. And I got this uh, last Thursday, and I was gonna try and do a video here to do this on Saturday afternoon, and I wound up getting sicker. And Sunday, I was right out of the question. I just did not feel good at all, and haven't felt good the rest of the week here so far. And like I said, still feeling very, very tired. Very tired, very logy, very low energy. But I wanted to get this done. And Thursday, there's not a whole lot going on Thursdays. So I thought it would probably be a good time to try and sneak one in if I could forge through and do it. And we're going to do that. So just wanted to let everybody know. And I want to apologize to Erik himself for me taking so long to do it. I just didn't feel up to it, buddy. I'm sorry, but we're here to do it now, and I am anxious as all get out to see what's in this AOK, man. It's very, very nice when you get one of these. And Erik, I thank you ahead of time because I know whatever's in this is going to be awesome. But I want to thank you just for thinking of me and thinking enough of me to send me something. I appreciate that, man. I really do. It means a lot to me. There's so many great people in this comic community, and Erik is one of them. Definitely, he's been a long time subscriber to my channel and to Shannon's channel and everything. So I really appreciate that. So, hey, Michael, how you doing, sir? Glad to have you with me here. I'm gonna do a little AOK from Erik K. An AOK from Erik K. So, and Mr. Rigamortis, great to have you with us. Happy autumn days to you as well. Yes, fall is here. And you know what that means? That means it's not long before winter's here. No! And up here, winter in New England, man, it gets tougher the older you get. I gotta say that. It's tougher the older you get. But the fall days are nice. My wife loves the fall. Me, I'm a summer guy. I like it 95 and humid. And part of that is purely selfish because it helps with the arthritis in the shoulders. So if you guys can help it, don't get old. Don't get old. Stay young. So, but let's see. Michael says, I was pleasantly surprised to see you doing a stream today. Yeah, it's just a quick one. I got to be off by 4:30 because I got to take my daughter's car to get the brakes fixed over at the shop, the local garage that we get our work done. So I wanted to do this, sneak this in. So so I appreciate both of you guys hanging out with me. Thank you very much. So all right, well, why don't we get this baby underway. Like I was saying, I'm sorry. Erik sent this to me. I got it. We picked up the mail last Thursday. He said it was delivered on Wednesday. We didn't get to pick the mail up until Thursday. And then when we picked it up, I got this in there, and I'm like, holy mackerel. Oh, cool. He had told me he was going to send me something, and I really appreciate it. But I just didn't, I haven't felt good for like a week and a half. It was really, really, just like I said before, if you go back and watch the beginning of this, I was very, very lethargic, very, very fatigued, very tired. Not sure what was going on. Still kind of very fatigued. So, but I wanted to do this because it was very nice. And there's the man of the hour, the man with the power, too sweet to be sour, Erik K. Hey, Rod, at work, but getting to watch. Well, thank you very much. I'm sorry. I was hoping you might be home and be able to watch. So I appreciate it. I just wanted to say thank you very much, Erik. I apologize for not doing this video beforehand. Just was under the weather for, like I said, the last week and a half or so. Really haven't felt normal or good or whatever you want to say. But I wanted to do this because I wanted to thank you so much for this. I really appreciate it. So, all right, we got her opened up. Just opened her up, Erik, so you haven't missed any other surprise factor for me. So let's see here. We'll pull out, looks like a stack in here. Let's see. Righty, I want to make sure I don't damage anything. So, all right. Very cool. Very cool. All righty. So we'll do it one at a time here. We'll turn them over. And let's, all right. We'll show them. Oh, wow. Oh, cool. And Erik knows me. I'm a definite Hulk fan. Been a Hulk fan all my life. He was my first Marvel hero that I gravitated to and loved the Hulk. This is cool. Incredible Hulk in the Bronze Age. And this is a great magazine too. Back issue is really, really good. I really, really like this magazine. I've been wanting to re-up my subscription to this. And what was the other one? Alter Ego, I think, is the other one. No. What was the other one? Artist. The one about the artist. I want to get those re-up too. But yeah. Let's open this puppy up. See what they got inside. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you so much, Erik. That is cool. Yeah. That is great. Oh, look at that. Oh, come on. There we go. I love it because a lot of these will give you the behind the scenes of why something was the way it was, or why they drew it the way they did, or who was in it, and or why this guy wasn't in it, or whatever. Oh, I can't wait to read this. I got Steve Englehart there, and the Hulk and Jarella over here. Very cool. Oh man, that is awesome. Great stuff. Great stuff. Oh man, I'm gonna be in Hulk heaven. That is great. Great reads. Oh yeah. Oh, they even cover the Hulk magazine over here. Where is it? Over here? No, this side. Right here. Which I got to get about 5 issues to finish that off. And I really like that. I mean, I've got all the ones that I've got right now are my off the rack that I bought in the 70s. But I missed like the last 5 issues, I think it was. So I'm anxious to pick those up when I get a chance. Oh wow, this is like, is it, this whole thing is dedicated to him. Oh wow. Oh yeah, see, and I love this stuff too. All the merchandise, when they go over the merchandise that they you can get. I mean, I had that Hulk Mego. Oh, that was awesome. I had a Hulk, I had a Spider-Man, I had a Cap, I had a Batman with the removable cowl, and I had an Aquaman. I think those were all the ones that I had. I would have loved to have that Hulk lunchbox. Just incredible stuff. No pun intended. Smashing into syndication. I love it. Okay. Great stuff. Wow. Erik, thank you very much. Appreciate that. Is awesome. Can't wait to break this baby in and open it up and check it out and get some reading done. All right, let's go jump in here. And we got Erik says, "Hope boy, I certainly love this. No worries there. I'm sure I'm going to like the others here too." And we got Hippies Collectible says, "Is there a doctor in the house?" Yes, there is, and I wish he would come visit me and figure out what's wrong with me, make me feel better here. So Erik K says, "I understand. Sorry to hear you've not been." Yeah. I just one of those things, man. It's just, and it just seemed to like hang on. I don't know what's going on here, but I'm feeling a little bit better this afternoon, so I wanted to do this, and thank you. Michael Taylor says, "Hope you feel better real soon." Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Hippie saying, "Whoa, nice. Yeah, isn't that awesome?" Michael Taylor says, "Back issue. Very cool." Absolutely. All those books put out by Tomorrow's Publishing, you're hard pressed to find a stinker in the group. I mean, they do some tremendous work, put out some tremendous magazines, man. I love their stuff. Michael Taylor says, "I need to start buying back issue." Yeah, I got to re-up mine. And Erik K says, "Back issue is my favorite. Tomorrow's publication." Also, I did put a note in the package. Did I miss it? Did I miss? Is it in the? Did I miss it? Oh, here it is. It was on the, look on the board there. There we go. Aha. Do these magazines. You may have them, or maybe not. Oh, wow. Oh, now I can't wait to look at this. Hulk was one of your favorite Marvel heroes. Yes. Awesome. Oh, cool. I didn't want to spoil it for everybody out there either, so they'll know. They won't know exactly what's coming up, but now I'm super psyched again. Oh, that's cool. Thank you very much, Erik. Thank. Oh yeah. Because Erik also knows that I am a huge pro wrestling fan. So this is the next thing he sent me. Look at that. 1978, baby. Got the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, riding that lightning bolt across America. Wrestler of the Year, 1978. And there's my man, superstar Billy Graham. The man, the reason why I wear tie-dye is that guy right there, superstar Billy Graham. Oh, that is cool. That is neat, man. And no, I do not have this one, Eric. I had it at one time because I bought wrestling magazines throughout the 70s from like 75 on. And I was buying them. I would go with my grandfather a lot of times to go over to get the newspaper, and he started going to a place called Flynn's News. After the he stopped going down to the Stop and Go store where I would pick up the comic books. Well, Flynn's News didn't carry comic books, but they did carry wrestling magazines. So I started getting into the wrestling magazines. So, oh, this is awesome. 1978, baby. I was, let's see, I was a sophomore in high school, sophomore or junior. It's spring, so I was a sophomore. So, oh, let's see, I want to open this puppy up. Let's see what the articles were, what was going on. There we go. Come on. We got the night justice was done about apartment wrestling. I thought that was, I really didn't think that was a thing, but I guess it was a thing back then, where women would come to you pay for women to come to your place and wrestle in your apartment or whatever. Bizarre. I got the wrestling calendar for 1978. Cool. Match of the year. Superstar Billy Graham when he defeats Bruno Sammartino for the WWF title. I remember that was such a shocker when Vince came on the weekly TV show and said that there was a new champion. Rookie of the year, Ricky Steamboat. Tag team of the year, the Andersons. Now, was that Ole and Gene? I think so. I don't think Arn had started yet. Oh, manager of the year. Yeah. Ole and Gene. The Minnesota Wrecking Crew. Yeah. Oh, great. Manager of the year, the Grand Wizard of Wrestling. Also went by the name Abdullah Farouk when he appeared in the Detroit area because he would manage the original Sheik once in a while. Up there, the original Sheik, not the Iron Sheik, the original Sheik, the uncle of Sabu, who used to wrestle in ECW, and I think he still does. I know he just made an appearance not too long ago in AEW. Wrestler of the year, Dusty Rhodes. Second place went to superstar Billy Graham. Inspirational Wrestler of the Year, Bob Backlund. Howdy Doody, as we called him up here in the Northeast. I was never a real big Bob Backlund fan. I found him to be kind of bland, to be honest with you. But, okay, let's see. Is there another page in between? 30? Yeah, there is. Why can't I find that page? Open it up. Oh, Rule Breaker of the Year. Ken Patera, former Olympian. Ken Patera. Owner of the Swinging Neck Breaker. That was his finisher. And announcer of the year, Gordon Soley, man. The Dean, Gordon Soley. Great stuff. Oh, man. Thank you, Eric. Oh, that's great. I love it. My love for pro wrestling is right there with my love of comics. I've loved comics longer, but I love them just as much. My grandfather got me hooked on wrestling, and whoops, there we go. He got me hooked on. Oh, ho, ho. Oh, I'm sensing a theme here. Here's the next one that he sent me. Look at that. The Wrestler. Another Bill Apter mag. And that's superstar Billy Graham. As Bob Backlund wins the WWF title from superstar Billy Graham right there. Another piece of history. Howdy Doody takes the strap off of my man. Oh, they got an article in here about Bruno's comeback, secret comeback, and he's fighting. Who is that? One of the Valiant brothers? Is that Jimmy Valiant? Looks like, yeah, Jimmy Valiant. Oh, this is great. Oh man. See, this was my heyday in pro wrestling. I know a lot of people like the 80s with Hulk Hogan and all that stuff, but this to me was my heyday. Like Eric mentioned in his note about the territories. I love the territories where they used to have all kinds of territories. They were like it was basically like a mafia setup, you know. Each group had a territory, and boy, back in the day, you did not promote in somebody else's territory without getting approval first. Otherwise, I mean, there was trouble. I mean, serious trouble. We're talking like guns and stuff like that. The Killer returns. Killer Carl Cox. Oh yeah, and this was a must-read every time he picked one up. The official wrestling ratings. Look at that. And let's see who was in the WWF. Bob Backlund was the champion, superstar, number one. Dusty Rhodes, Spiros Arion, Mil Mascaras, Man of 1,000 Masks. I have a couple of his masks up there. So, Ken Patera, Crazy Luke Graham, one of my other all-time favorites, Chief J Strongbow, Peter Maivia, Stan Stasiak, the Heart Punch, Stan the Man Stasiak, and Dino Bravo. Wow. Oh, man, that's cool. Steve Kern and Mike Graham. The war between Bruiser and Harley Race. See, this was back when I didn't get to see anybody but WWF. So I didn't get to see AWA. I didn't get to see NWA. Didn't get to see any of those groups until 1983 when the Von Erichs, World Class Championship Wrestling, bought a time slot on a channel up here in Boston, channel 27 in Worcester, Massachusetts. And that's where I finally got to see, they'd have Ric Flair stop in as NWA champion once in a while. But it was so great to see. And just the year prior to that, they had USA Network had Southwest Championship Wrestling, which was Tully Blanchard's dad's, Joe Blanchard's wrestling territory. And so we got to see guys in there. We got to see Bruiser Brody, Bruiser Bob Sweetan, Steve Casey, Ricky Morton, Ken Lucas, Tully Blanchard, and Gino Hernandez. Great wrestlers. Oh man, just brings back the memories, man. Just brings back the memories. Bob Backlund wins the WWF title from superstar Billy Graham. Very cool. Oh, thank you, Eric. Oh man, these will go right into my collection as soon as I'm done reading them again. And to round out this wonderful package, oh wow, it is an early one, baby. Yeah, The Wrestler, 1973. This is September 73. Look at that. Without looking, I can tell. Don Leo Jonathan and Pedro. Did Pedro use brass knuckles on Don Leo Jonathan? Don Leo Jonathan was the Giant. He was known as the Giant before Andre really got going on the scene in the early 70s. He was the big man around here. So when he wound up fighting Andre, it was big news then. And there's that's the Grand Wizard, except this is where he's Abdullah Farouk. An open letter from Abdullah Farouk. That's cool. And that's the original Sheik. Who is this? Handsome Jimmy Valiant wearing the crimson mask. How I Won the Title from Dory Funk Jr. by Harley Race. Oh, great. Great stuff. Oh, man, this is cool. 1973. It was around this time that I started watching wrestling. It was like 72, 73. Here's the official ratings. The year I watched it, I started watching. Tony Gurria won Rookie of the Year, and he won it in either, I think, like 72 or 73. So, and we got Pedro Morales was number one. He was the champion, basically the interim champion. Bruno, Chief J Strongbow, Don Leo Jonathan, Blackjack Lanza, Haystacks Calhoun, Classy Freddie Blassie was still wrestling. I remember seeing him wrestle. I remember seeing him wrestle Tony Gurria, as a matter of fact. Moondog Maine. And Tony Gurria was number 9. And Mike McCord, who went on to, he was called Iron Mike McCord here. And this is where I remember him when he started. Iron Mike McCord. He went on to become a very popular wrestler in the Southeast area and Memphis area for a little bit. The Universal Heartthrob, Austin Idol. I did not know that till late in my love of pro wrestling, because I always wondered what happened to Iron Mike McCord. He was involved in a big angle with Chief J Strongbow, where Iron Mike McCord had Lou Albano had a broken forearm, broken wrist or something. So he had a cast on, while Chief J Strongbow had Iron Mike McCord in the feature match on one of the shows in a sleeper hold. And he was about ready to put him out when up comes Lou Albano from behind, takes the cast off. It was a phony, and he busted Chief wide open with it. Oh my gosh. I can remember stuff like that, but I can't remember what I had for breakfast 2 days ago. How do you rate as a fan? Oh, this is great with Jerry Briscoe. Oh, man. Great stuff. Open letter from Abdullah Farouk. Great stuff. Oh, tremendous, man. This is just incredible. This takes me right back. Oh my gosh. Handsome Jimmy Valiant isn't handsome anymore because he's wearing the crimson mask. Great stuff. This is awesome. Wow. The Good Guys by the name of John L. Sullivan. I don't remember this fella. John L. Sullivan. Oh. Wow. Oh, man. Very cool. Very cool. Erik, thank you so much, man. Oh, yeah. You know my love of pro wrestling, without a doubt. Great. So we got back issue with my boy Hulk. Thank you so much. And then 3. I mean, these are in great shape too, by the way. These mags are in perfect condition. I mean, were these from your personal collection? I mean, these are awesome. Tremendous. Look at that. Oh, man. I can't say it enough times, Erik. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. Look at that. Oh man. The memories just take me right back. Just take me right back. Oh, and you're just the roads. It's that taking care of business, baby. Oh. All right, we're gonna run through some of these peanut galleries here, and then I gotta go. I'm sorry to make it such a short one. Unfortunately, I gotta drop off my daughter's car, but I want to say, let's see here. Very cool cover, says Michael. Yes, they're great. And Jeff from Comic Book Creator 68. Yeah, hi Doc. Hey. Like this, very cool. I used to buy Wrestle Mags in the 80s. Yeah. I bought it. I still got all my 80s mags. I got some into the 70s, but a lot of my 70s stuff I gave to some cousins of mine. And then they wound up giving a lot of them back to me. But at the time, for whatever reason, I said, oh, I just don't have the room to store them or whatever. And I think I threw them away. Yeah, I know. I hear it. I don't know why. Why would I ever do that? But I see those at the antique store. I've been so tempted to buy one. I'm scared of going down another rabbit hole. Yeah, I hear you. 70s wrestling magazines were awesome. Yeah. Erik K, you are the man. Absolutely. Thank you, Erik, very much. Hey, Bob Anomaly. Great to have you with us, Bob. Thank you for stopping by, sir. I appreciate you stopping by. Mike, I see you in the male mascaras in the background. Yeah, I think I told you I used to like, yeah, Mill. He was like a superhero to me. He was like, I saw him in the WWF when he came in, and he was like a living, breathing superhero with the mask and everything, and colorful costumes. Comes in with capes and stuff. He was like a superhero. Higgy Pop, hey Higgy. Lord, looking good. Yeah, well, thank you. I wish I was feeling as good as I look then. Oh, but we're getting there. Erik says thank you to Comic Book Curator. Yes. I'm a Florida boy, so our wrestling was Gordon Soley, man. Yeah, we had all the big ones. Yeah, down there in Florida under Eddie Graham, his territory. Yeah, Eddie Graham was he was the one of the kings in promoting. Iggy Pop said Bob Backlund is a Connecticut man. Yeah. Yeah, he actually was down there in Florida under Eddie Graham when he was recommended uh, to Vince McMahon by Eddie Graham, saying, "Hey, I got a guy. You're looking for an all-American type. I got a guy to fit you." So, okay, I grew up in Florida, watched CW. Oh man, I got to see Championship Wrestling from Florida in like 85 to like 88. So I got a bunch of VHS tapes that I recorded off that show. Great stuff. Kevin Sullivan there and Blackjack Mulligan and Kendall and all them guys. Lex Luger when he started out and came through there very first when he started out. Michael Taylor said Bob Backlund turned bad for a while. That was a surprise. Yeah, it never would have guessed he was going to turn heel. but I guess he wanted to try something different. Is it in the 70s? The Wrestler was my favorite, one of my favorite wrestler mags. Yeah, those after mags, those were the ones I bought. The Wrestler, Inside Wrestling, and these sports reviews, the annual stuff. Great, those were the ones I bought. So these right here, yeah, these would have been in my collection, absolutely. And now they are, and I thank you so much, Eric, man, because that's just so cool. I moved to Florida in 1978. Aha. And Jeff says, sounds about right. I was 10 in 1978. Fantastic wrestling during that. Yeah, you guys had wrestling like every Tuesday night or something down there. Something like that. And I wish we had a place where we could go every week for regular wrestling. We didn't have anything like that up here. If we were lucky, they would come to a local town like maybe twice a year, in Dover, New Hampshire, they would come, or Portland, you know. Terry Funk. Yes, Terry Funk. The dog's in the house. Hey, Shannon. Hey, brother. How you doing? Just doing a quick one here. I'm actually 6 minutes late for leaving, but I want to try and go through these. He says, I love looking back at the issue section. Oh, yes. Yeah, to see the back issues, because there was no way for me to get back issues. I never really sent away for anything, including comics. I never really sent. For some reason, it was a foreign concept to me to send money away, and just maybe somebody will send. They'll send me the what I'm looking to buy. But I never did it. But boy, I was able to start buying them at flea markets and stuff like that. That's where I got a lot of the stuff that I had missed out on in the 70s. And Tom. What did the superstar Billy Graham came back as a karate guy? Yeah, I wasn't too fond of his gimmick when he did the karate guy and he was bald and had the mustache. No, to me, he'll always be the blonde haired, super buff, tie dyed wonder. Absolutely. And Eric saying, hey, Shannon. Michael Taylor, hey, Shannon. Hey. Don Leo Jonathan was a great athlete too. Yeah, he was, for a big guy, he could move. He could. That's why he was so popular. He was big in Canada, and of course he was a heel down here. But he could definitely. He was an athlete. Yes, awesome AOK from Eric, without a doubt, man. Without a doubt. Oh, tremendous stuff. Tremendous stuff. I love it. Harley Race is one of my all-time favorite wrestlers, along with Superstar. Oh, yeah, Superstar Billy Graham fan. Yes, sir. And Harley Race, the king. Harley Race, man. Harley Race, he's got some stories. If you ever get a chance to listen to some of them stories, driving he used to like to rent Cadillacs, and he would drive them till they, ride him into the ground. He'd do 100 miles an hour in them things when he was traveling town to town, and would have somebody riding with him and stuff like that. He'd do it just to scare them, freak them out. Crazy stories. I started watching wrestling around 73 as well in Chicago area. So we're probably very close in as far as wrestling goes with our love for wrestling. Yeah, he wrestled here for a while out of Tampa. Yeah. Austin Idol, the universal heartthrob. Iron Mike McCord. Idol along with Gary Hart, Buddy Colt, Bobby Shane in the plane. Yeah. Yep. And Ric Flair. Ric Flair injured his back in that. He really was never supposed to wrestle again. And you can see what happened to him. He turned out fantastic. But yeah, Idol wrestled under the name McCord at the time. Yes. Iron Mike McCord. Jimmy Snuka made his debut in Saturday Night's Main Event. I remember when he came in, had who was it? I can't remember who he was originally managed by, but then he was managed later on by the original Nature Boy, Buddy Rogers. Buddy Rogers used to do an interview segment. So, Erik K, John L. Sullivan later became. Oh, I did not know that. I did not know that. John L. Sullivan later became Luscious Johnny Valiant. I did not know that. Cool beans. Thank you for that nugget of knowledge. That's cool. I never knew that. And Jeff says, I remember Jimmy wrestling here in Florida. Yeah. You're welcome, Ron. Yes, from my personal collection. Well, thank you. Thank you. That makes it even more special. These will forever remain in my collection. Thank you so much, Erik. I really appreciate that. That's just tremendous. I can't wait to paw through them. I love it because it's, to me, I can remember all these stories and the angles and stuff when they're happening. So to me, it's like a snapshot of my life, just like comics are. Because I can remember, I remember when what I was doing, how I felt, and everything, what was going on around me when Bruno dropped the belt to Superstar and stuff like that. So I love it. Thank you so much. Very cool, AOK. Yes, absolutely, Erik. Thank you so much. Comic Book Memory Saturday? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We'll be there. Paulo Costa. Hey, Paulo, how you doing? Great to have you with us, sir. Unfortunately, we're just getting ready to head out because I've got to go bring my daughter's car to the shop to get fixed. The brakes got to get fixed. Every Saturday right here. Yes, sir. Hey, Paulo. Everybody saying hi to Paulo. Flair was in a separate plane crash. I thought he was in the one with Buddy Shane and all those guys. I thought he was in that same one, and that's where he injured his back. Now I'm curious. Or was that, or were those guys all in another plane crash together? Some of them. Tony Atlas was one of the few guys to lift Hogan over his head. Yeah. Mr. USA, Tony Atlas. See you later, dog. Got to go get my daughter. Yeah, I've got to go drop my daughter's car off. So, all right. Hippie's got it. We'll see you guys Saturday. Thank you so much for tuning in for this. Erik, brother, thank you so much for the Wrestling Mags, for the Hulk retrospective during the Bronze Age. I can't wait to read that as well. Thank you so much, Erik. Greatly appreciate it, my friend. Take care. All right, everybody. We'll see you Saturday morning. Me and Shannon will be back. We'll have Saturday morning show, Comic Book Memories. Tune in. We'll hope to see you all there. All right. Everybody take care now.